250 highlights from round one. Fox Raceway and the Pala Casino Spa and Golf Resort National. So much anticipation because the 250 class is always deep. There's a lot of names that can get it done, but everyone knew last year's champion Hayden Deegan would be a favorite. But off the start, it is Chance Hymas fast in qualifying, gets the whole shot. Watch Ty Masterpool outside line.
Yeah, he was doing the slingshot, just like we saw in the WMX. The outsides were working, and Ty wanted to get a piece of it. They didn't go exactly the way he wanted. Chance was able to get back around them on the first lap. Ty did his best to try to hold on, but Chance, the way he rode practice, the way he came out in his first moto, the kid has some speed and some confidence, and he was able to get around Ty and start pulling away. Then things started happening a little bit quick. Julian saw another outside pass right here, get around Ty, sleeping a little bit, and Julian tried his best to close in on Chance, but Chance just had a different pace, and then that number one was coming. Kind of eased into the moto. He knew what was going to happen. Slowly, methodically made his way up, and he started coming, but Chance helped him out a little bit. Gets in this section where JT just lost and found the croc over there. You know, Chance got swallowed up. He was our first victim at that part, and that definitely cost him for a win. But Hayden Deegan, just like Supercross, hunt down Julian. Julian makes it easy for him. Hayden gets around him, and man, the way that Hayden was right all day long, it looked like everything was planned out, wasn't in a rush.
Hymas is able to recover after that crash. He gets back around Beaumer, but gotta watch his teammate Tom Vail coming with him, and Joe Shimoda there also.
Yeah, Joe is definitely not average today. Joe rode really good. Outside of Hayden, Joe was definitely the best. I mean, obviously he finished second, but he kept him close, just like Eli in that 450 class. You wonder if he could get around the guy a little bit quicker. Maybe he has something, but then it was the KTM boys, second moto.
Yeah, Vial and Beaumer up front. Deegan is third. Beaumer had never led a lap in Pro Motocross, but he's going to go after Vial here and make it happen.
Yeah, he makes it happen on his teammate. This is the outside, almost loses the front end right here. Gonna slide around, but Tom got stuck on that inside. Julian goes around, and he did his best Chance Hymas impression, pulling away in the beginning, had a few seconds out front, but just like that first moto, here comes that number one, making his way up the inside of Tom Vial. Joe Shimoda he realized that he needed to make a pass on Tom, which he's able to do as well. Right here, looks like he got Tom caught. Tom wanted to go on the inside, but wasn't close enough. Joe's like, oh, excuse me, I'll take it. He knew where Hayden was going, and he tried his best to stay with him, but nonetheless, Hayden Deegan started closing down on the leader, and that was Julian. Just like the first moto, make short work of him.
Yeah, once he uncorked it, it's even the same section of the track where he passed him in Moto 1, but you see Shimoda is still right there.
Yeah, and I got to give Joe credit. I mean, even coming into this, he actually had the fastest lap in the Moto in the second Moto, so he got hung up behind Julian. Hayden was able to make that pass, and I think the story for all these guys, when Hayden makes a pass, if you want to have a chance to beat him, you got to do it as well right then. And then you see Levi Kitchen, tough first moto. I don't know if he had a bad start. He made his way up. And then the second moto towards the end of the race, looks like he loses the chain, running inside the top 10. But again, this guy was like clockwork, dominant, just like his, his team. I wouldn't say teammate, but the guy he's going to have to race possibly next year in Jet Lawrence. Very dominant. Hayden's great today.
He definitely had a plan, and he executed it. Vial and Shimoda end up on the podium with Deegan, who goes 1-1 at this track for the second year in a row. This is his home track. Grew up in Temecula, California, right next to Pala. Hymas will salvage fourth with a 3.6. Bad start in Moto 2, but definitely quick. Beaumer, that's his first career top 5 overall with a 5th. It's Marchbanks, Hamaker, Moseman, Voland, and Masterpool with a 7.15